Bible Hill athlete selects Acadia for next hockey stop. Former Eagles and Armada defenseman excited for next chapter. Bible Hill, for Bryden Schmidt, the key factor in his decision to pursue hockey in Nova Scotia with the Acadia Axemen can be summed up in one word: familiarity. I like playing in front of friends and family, and I want to be able to do that for a couple more years, said Schmidt, a Bible Hill resident. Especially after the year I had last year, I think it's better for me to stay closer to home for now. Playing for the Cape Breton Eagles of the Quebec Maritime Junior Hockey League, QMJHL, Schmidt's season got off to a scary start last fall when he and teammates were involved in a car accident as they started their drive from Antigonish to Sydney after a short break in the preseason schedule. Injuries from the accident sidelined Schmidt for the team's first 19 games, before he returned in mid-November. It was a big learning moment for us, he said of the accident, and referring to teammates Angelo Fullerton and Lucas Romeo. No one in the car could have predicted that would happen, but it did, and it's just something you have to live with. It took a while to get back to being 100%. Even while I was playing, I wasn't feeling like I was at 100%. Schmidt said it was like he was having to play catch-up with the pace of the game after having virtually no training and preseason to prepare for the season. But after the Christmas break, that was a good break for me. I felt 100%. I felt like my second half was good. The second half for the Eagles was a strong one until they met a familiar foe in the first round of the playoffs, the Baco Modracker, who were also playing good hockey going into the postseason. We went into the playoffs on a high but struck a good team as our opponent, Schmidt said. It happens. It was an emotional series. They beat us last year, too. We gave it everything we had. Familiar faces in Wolfville. With the Axemen, Schmidt will join former Cape Breton teammates Connor Shortall and Cam McDonald, as well as one from his days with the Blainville Boisbree and Armada, goaltender Nick Sheehan. Schmidt spent his first 2.5 seasons in the QMJHL with the Armada before a mid-season trade to the Eagles during the 2022-23 season. He talked about spending a 5-year career split almost evenly between two organizations in two different parts of Canada. It felt weird, especially at the time of the trade, he said. It kind of feels like you didn't even play those years before, because you have to do a restart and get to know everyone again. In retrospect, he said he has zero regrets about the trade. I have absolutely nothing bad to say about it. It worked out perfectly for me, Schmidt said. I grew very close to Cape Breton, the town and people, so I think it was the perfect thing for me. But yes, it still kind of does feel like two different Q careers. It's like when I got to Cape Breton, I was 16 years old again. Well suited for AUS. As a strong skating, puck-moving defenseman, Schmidt's game is well suited for the Atlantic University Sport, AUS, conference. It's a league that has been dominated by the University of New Brunswick Reds for several years now, with other teams showing flashes as their main rival for the conference title. Schmidt believes the Axemen are trending towards that position. Acadia has made huge strides over the last couple of years, he said. They had 11 commits 2 years ago, a huge core of guys, and they had good years from the rookies and second years last year. So, I think the team is moving in the right direction, and you never know how many players may leave the league now to go play NCAA, National Collegiate Athletic Association. That is something you have to wait and see on. His last point about the NCAA refers to the new rule which allows players to more easily join American university and college hockey programs. It's one of the options he considered before choosing Acadia. Braden's positive impact will be immediate on campus and in the community, said veteran Acadia head coach Darren Burns. He is familiar with the importance and responsibilities that accompany playing hockey here at Acadia. He's a natural leader. His career to date speaks for itself, and he will be a huge addition to our program. His smooth skating and offensive ability are a perfect fit for our Olympic-size ice. Schmidt also mentioned the ice size, larger than most arenas, when talking about his choice. I enjoy the area. It's a beautiful place, especially in the summer, he said of Wolfville and the Annapolis Valley. And the rink they have is nice. I especially like playing on the Olympic ice.